have a good established network. Why don't we move on from now?
Yeah, we also have Dr. Prema Dhanraj also joining live with us. Dr. Prema, thanks a lot for joining us, and we are also very proud of you, and thank you for joining us on the Republic Day at Republic Network. Ma'am, you have saved so many lives. You have helped patients at very critical stages, Now, what inspired you to become a doctor, and especially being a plastic surgeon and helping those who have lost a lot in life, ma'am?
Thank you. Thank you for inviting me to give a talk. My mother, my parents used to sing, and they were very good singers, and I wanted to be a professional singer as well. And when I was 8 years, I was being trained for it. And I came home and I was thinking I'm going to give the best shot after I have a cup of coffee. So those days there was only a gas, there was no gas stove, there was only a pumping stove. And I went, I thought I'll make a cup of coffee and then start practicing for singing. The flames were just flickering, and I thought maybe I should pour kerosene. So I poured kerosene, and the next minute the stove blast. And I was in Bangalore hospital for a month, and by then my lip was touching my chest, and I had no neck at all. At this time, my parents took me to CMC Vellore, and there 3 times I went to the operation room, and all the 3 times they could not intubate me because I didn't have a neck. At this time, my parents decided that, my mom went to and prayed, and she promised that if God gives me a new lease of life, she'll make me a doctor in the same hospital for burn survivors. And as she prayed, I think the next day when I went for surgery, my surgery was successful, and my lip was released. And after that, my mother said that I have to become a doctor in that hospital itself.
Absolutely, ma'am.
That's how,
Dr.
after a few years, I
sat
in this.
Yes, your story truly, ma'am, has been unbelievable. And I would like you to stay with us, because what we're going to do right now is, for our viewers, we're going to tell your story. The story of Dr. Prema Dhanraj, who is a Bengaluru-based surgeon whose life reads like Bollywood blockbuster. At just 8 years of age, ladies and gentlemen, she suffered burn injuries. Flames engulfed her face and nearly 50% of her body. Against all odds, she stood up, and she stood firm like a rock. From the same hospital that saved her life, she went on to become a renowned plastic surgeon. And she did not stop there. She chose to fight for the marginalized and for the forgotten. We now bring you that remarkable journey of Prema Dhanraj, and then we go across to her.
It is often said, tough times never last, but tough people do. Prema Dhanraj's story is nothing short of cinematic cult. Her ironclad resolve and indomitable spirit refused to let adversity hold her back. In 1999, she founded the NGO Agni, Raksha, providing free surgeries to over 25,000 burn victims from marginalized communities. She launched life rebuilding programs for women battling severe burns. Her work has earned her multiple awards, including the Padma Shri, recognizing her courage and impeccable contribution to society. She turned her suffering into strength and led a mission that makes us proud to call her Indian.
All right, Dr. Prema Dhanraj continues to stay with us. Doctor, you suffered severe burn injuries, and then you underwent numerous surgeries, and then you rose to become a leading plastic surgeon. I want to ask you, what message would you like to give, a message of hope for everyone who's watching you today?
Today being a Republic Day, first I would wish them all a happy Republic Day. And I would say that how our freedom fighters worked so hard for this country. I wish every citizen of India, they work very hard, they spread positivity and uplift unity among the diversity. Actually, for the youngsters, I would say that they have to work hard, believe in themselves, work very hard, be positive in whatever they do, have passion, and I'm sure they'll achieve whatever their dreams are.
Yes, Dr. Dhanraj, our special edition on Republic Day, on the 77th Republic Day, it's called Proud to be Indian. And truly, all of us are proud of the journey that you have crossed so far, of who you've become, and how you are encouraging other women that it is not the end of the world when you go through such an instance. Talking about the 77th Republic Day, Dr. Dhanraj, what is that one thing that you would want to advise the young generation, especially because when we talk about your journey, your case was such a case where one would have given up. One would not have thought of moving forward in their life when such a big incident of severe burn injuries, the face being distorted would have happened. So what is that one message that you would want to give the youngsters, especially who these days are very fickle-minded?
Yeah, what I would advise the youngsters is, now, as you say, they are not only fickle-minded, they're very vulnerable they're very sensitive. And I would like them all to be, first believe in themselves and have passion in whatever they do. And I think they can achieve everything. Just that, people compare themselves to other people, and then they get so depressed and upset. But I think everybody is talented. God has blessed everybody. So you just have to tap your talents and shine in this world and not compare themselves to anybody.
Absolutely, Dr. Dhanraj. And while we talk about your journey, let me just mention it to our viewers that it was in 2024 when Dr. Dhanraj had received the Padma Shri. Ma'am, why don't you talk about that moment with us? How was it? How did it happen? When was the phone call that you received? What was said on the phone call? And what was at that moment that you felt when you know that you are going to receive the highest civilian honor in India?
Actually, we all worked so quietly that this was so amazing and very surprising for me that I have got this, because we, as you say, we're very quiet and very simple people working for the patients. We didn't think of, you work and then didn't expect anything, honestly. And so it came as a very big surprise, and I'm really... I was shocked that somewhere in a corner we are sitting and suddenly we get the award. That was really a blessing for all the things that my mother went, and that actually belongs to my mother because of the courage, the encouragement she gave me, and so that I could now give it to the other burn survivors. So it was truly amazing, and I'm truly very, very grateful. One, to be Indian, and second, to be recognized.
Right, Dr. Prema Dhanraj, thanks a lot for joining us. I would like to mention that you chose battle over depression. You chose service over profits. You chose strength over weakness. And we are very proud, all three of us, very proud to share the screen and sit among you and share your ideas and learn from you. Thanks a lot for your time, and thanks a lot for sharing your time. All right, we'll continue our segment on